The Weir View.
Welcome back to the Weir View. We are days away from our son being born and we are super excited. The nursery is ready, the house is ready, we've got the things in place that we need. Now it's just waiting for the go signal and the baby to be born. And we have been discussing with the doctors though that if he is to come late, we are probably going to have to induce labor, and we're not sure exactly when that'll take place. That'll be something that will be discussed this Tuesday at our upcoming doctor's visit, and we will keep you informed as to what happens, and we'll for sure be showing you pictures once the baby gets here. And I'm super excited about it. So one of the things I wanted to show you is the gear that I'm using for the hospital. I am pulling out some old gear. I have an old Panasonic camcorder. I'm going vintage DVC footage. You just can't get that feel, that vibe, that texture of the old camcorder footage from modern cell phones. So that's one of the things. I have an old, I don't know what you call it. It's like a knuckle adjustable stand that I'm going to mount the camcorder on somewhere positioned within the room so it can just kind of run in the background. While in the meantime, I have an old Nikon D DSLR camera that I will be using, something I've had for years. It still takes great pictures and I'm super excited. So I will be using that. And I also have a Nikon Coolpix camera that I bought for my first Philippines trip, and I used a couple of times there. And so that still functions. All of those are some great cameras. They take really great pictures, and it gives us some little options instead of just going with the standard, cell phone. Now I have the Samsung S24 Ultra, so it takes really great pictures, really great videos, and of course I'll be using that. But I just wanted to go a little retro, especially with the Panasonic camcorder, because that belonged to my father, and since he's no longer with us, I just want that as like a way for him to be able to be present and be there for the birth of my son. I also have a Pentax K1000 for once the baby gets home. I will be going old school 35mm film, and I'm going to have to learn how to develop that, I guess, myself, because the whole process of developing film is not that easy any longer. It all gets shipped off. You don't get your negatives back. Not from the major chains, right? Like Walmart and Walgreens. The place you used to go, do your 1 hour photo, you'd get your film, you'd get all your stuff. They don't do it like that anymore. So I don't really want to ship it off. So I will be at some point, and I'll probably go through that here as well, buying me a kit to be able to develop the film myself. But that's going to be for a later project. I'll be digging out the old Pentax K1000 35mm and taking some actual film shots. Now the film that I have for the Pentax K1000 as of right now is actually film that's about 20 years old. So it is still usable, but it's going to give me some unknown, unexpected looks and textures to the picture, right? So the colors may be a little more washed out, they might be a little faded. I'm not really sure. I really don't know how 20-year-old film is going to react, so it'll be fun for me to play with it and then develop that film myself and see how everything turns out. So I am really excited to get the old gear out and start having some fun. Besides that, we're just in a holding pattern. Like I said, every day we just don't know which day Janice could go into labor. Anyone who's been in this process, you already know it just turns into a waiting game at the end where you never know which day it's going to be, and then it's go time, right? So our luggage is packed, our things are ready, the bags are packed, all of my photo gear is in a backpack ready to go, and it's just waiting on the go signal. So anyway, that's just a little quick update from the Weir View. And if you have any other ideas for film, if you have any other YouTube channels that show how to take baby pictures, things like that I need to look at to help me figure out poses or how to get the lighting just right while being in the hospital, I've watched some videos, but if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave that in the comments below. And fedora's on, and welcome home.
The Weir